The Sun Played Hide and Seek, a personification story, written by Brian P. Cleary, illustrated by Carol Crimmins. There's something I've been dreading since the second week of school when Mrs. Truman gave us each a task, assigning us a topic that we'd research on our own and then take turns presenting to the class. Amber D. got similes and Angelo got puns, while I've been asked to give a presentation on something that gives human traits to stuff that isn't people. My teacher calls it personification. That stuff could be a garbage truck, December, or the wind, a noun that has no heartbeat, eyes, or mouth. It compares what something does to things that people do, like angry storms are marching through the South. It's supposed to make your writing more descriptive and more fun, but this concept won't be easy to convey. And just now, Mrs. Truman took a moment to remind me that tomorrow is my presentation day. I'd rather any topic than the one I've been assigned. Metaphors, they'd be a piece of cake. Superlatives, I'd give the most extraordinary talk. Idioms, I'd rock, for goodness sake. How can I explain this so my classmates understand? I need some time to stop and think, I sighed. After school, I climbed a hill and spied a wooden bridge, which led me to a park called Riverside. There, it seemed my worries packed their bags and walked away. As I watched the sunlight tiptoe across the spring, the daffodils, they waltzed in place and kept a steady time, then leaned in close to hear the rapids sing. A twisted oak tree beckoned me and offered up a sigh when first I heaved myself up on its limb. A calming breeze was whispering a whooshy little tune as if it were a lullaby or hymn. Across from me, a stone wall dressed in ivy stood in place. In a crooked crack, there bloomed a single posy. The sun and clouds played hide and seek against the light blue sky. The leaves met up for a ring around the rosy. The park had been so welcoming, I nearly had forgotten about the talk I'm giving to my class. Across the way, a riding mower coughed, then started up, and hummed across a distant bank of grass. Sleep and rest abandoned me the night before my speech. My mattress tossed and flipped me like a dime. The sun awakened early, and I dressed and left for school. The bus wheezed to a stop, and in I climbed. It's presentation time at school. I'm dry-mouthed and I'm shaky. As I croak one single word, my heart is pounding. Personification is the only thing I say before I hear the fire bell is sounding. Could I be simply dreaming this? It seems to be for real. As my classmates rise and form a single line, I join them as we exit to the blacktop parking lot and are spot out by the bus's only sign. The sunshine's warmth invites me to calm myself and breathe. When I see the park, I say to Mrs. Truman, how about a field trip so I can show the class the way some things can be described as human? Not a minute later, as we're ushered by the bridge to the park where waves are lapping at the shore, Kayla says, this birch tree here has shed its coat of white, and my classmates all around me add some more. That bench is calling out my name. The water fountain hiccuped. A bird of moss is growing on this tree. A smile creeps across my face and beams. The park has saved the day and rescued me.